What's going on Blast gamers and comic readers? Melfice here, and we are bringing you the On Blast Gaming comic book haul video number 15, and this is basically detailing all of the releases from New Comic Book Day, November 20th and November 27th. So big comic haul, being that we have 2 weeks. Pretty stacked there, and one of those weeks was Thanksgiving week, so hopefully everybody had a nice happy Thanksgiving. So yeah, let's get into this haul. Right, we have a lot of DC. I remember a lot of DC, not so many indies. Before anything, let's give a shout out to my LCS, my local comic shop, and we're going to do that right now. Best Comics International. You can find them at bestcomics.com. They are located in New Hyde Park, New York, which is the Long Island section of New York. If you guys are around the tri-state area, definitely give them a check out. Really great guys, great comic shop, and it's always a pleasure to go there every New Comic Book Day Wednesday and do business with them. They always look out, and that's where I get my books, so got to give them a shout out. Now, a lot of real cool books in this haul, so let's start it up. We're gonna start out with the indies. Valiant, Bloodshot number 3. This is the cover B variant by Dave Johnson. Really nice book right there. Bloodshot got, he's just covered in blood there. I don't know if that's his blood, someone else's blood. Really nice. We'll make that a nice little top cover nominee. And for all you guys, if this is your first video watching, what we tend to do, I like to go through my haul pickups. While we're going through the haul pickups, I usually pick top cover nominees, which at the end of the video, we have a top 3 covers. So we pick our top 3 covers of this comic book haul. So anything that I purchased this comic book haul, pick 3, what I feel, I pick the top 3 covers of what I enjoy the most, and that's it. Then if you guys do differ in opinion, or if you guys have a different list, I always love to hear about it down in the comments below. So let's move on to the next book. It's gonna be Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. These covers are always hard to really show on camera. This is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 45. This is the cover B Goni Montes foil cover, and this is the Black Ranger. Yeah, it's hard to focus on this one, but that's a better shot of it right there. So yeah, it's better illustrated on the JPEG. I like the foil covers. It kind of brings you back to all those 90s goodness. But yeah, that's it. That's the foil cover right there. I am getting all the foil covers for every Ranger that comes out, so it's kind of a little collection that I started getting. Now we're going to move on to Once in Future number 3 by Boom Studios. Really nice book. Love this cover. This is the Once in Future number 3 cover B. This is the second printing, and it's just a really nice book. You got King Arthur there. And I have been liking these second printings from Once in the Future. We will make that a nice top cover nominee. Once in the Future has really they've been really putting out some nice looking covers. So I've been picking it up, and the story's excellent. If you guys aren't reading it, definitely pick it up. It's a great read. Once in the Future, number 4. And again, for the most part, every cover, they're all nice, beautiful black covers. And they've all illustrated a character from the story holding a, King Arthur's sword. And usually has some type of reflection within the sword. That's the regular cover A. And I believe it's by Dan Mora. Doesn't really specify, but since he does do the interior art, I'm going to say that's the cover artist, because it doesn't state it. Alright, that's it for our indies. Now we're going to move on to some Marvel. And, of course, for Marvel, we have the conclusion of Absolute Carnage. This is the cover A. Regular cover here by Ryan Stegman. See Wolverine and the Thing there. All the Cult of Carnage symbiotes. Even got Venom and Spider-Man there. Really nice book. I've been getting all the Absolute Carnage. Well, most, not all, but most of the Absolute Carnage covers. So, let's see here. We got another Absolute Carnage. This is same issue, number 5. This is the Absolute Carnage cover D. Greg Land variant. You got Venom up top, and pretty much the whole Marvel universe pretty much be infected with the Carnage symbiote, and they're raising up for Venom. Can Venom save them? Like the cover, it's a nice black cover, has the white writing, and it's very nice, very nice. Now this is an absolute this is a banger right here. This is a beautiful cover here. Going with the same issue, Absolute Carnage number 5. This is the cover F, Incentive. This is the Paolo Rivera Codex, and I just love the animation of it. The only problem I have with it is that Venom looks a little scrawny, but I just love the pose of Carnage, like hovering over him, and it's just a really iconic scene. But if you kind of take a quick glimpse at it, it doesn't look like Venom. You would think that's probably just Black Symbiote Spider-Man, just because how thin he looks, to Venom's bulky shape. But very nice cover. I'm gonna put it as a top cover pick nominee. All right. Next up, from one villain to another, this is the Amazing Spider-Man number 34. This is the cover B, the variant. This is Pasqual Ferry. This is the 2099 cover. So that's Green Goblin 2099. Really nice book. Can't get it to focus. I do like Green Goblin covers. When I see Green Goblin, it just does something. It takes me right back to the 90s. And that was more of a nostalgic buy. I'm not really following the Amazing Spider-Man story, but when I saw that cover, I was like, you know what? I gotta pick that one up. Alright, Next up, we got Deadpool #1. This is the cover C variant by David Finch. Very nice Deadpool. Should we put this for the top cover? We'll put this top cover. Top cover nominee. Alright. Some more 2099 goodness. We got The Punisher. 2099 one shot. This is the cover A. The regular cover, Patrick Zircher. Really cool looking Punisher, right? Nice stuff by Patrick Zircher. And in the same book, same issue, we also picked up the cover B, which is the Ron Lim. And I have been liking a lot of Ron Lim covers lately. I've been going on a Ron Lim frenzy. And this is more of the 2099 Punisher that I'm used to from the 90s. So we'll put this as a top cover nominee. Alright, up next, let's move into some Star Wars. Rise of Skywalker coming up. Star Wars Destination Hoth. This is Star Wars 75. Final issue in the series. And this is the Phil Noto. Very nice group cover. Alright, winding down for the Marvel pickups. We got Venom #20. This is the cover A cover. This is the Kyle Hotz cover. Got half Carnage, half Venom. All symbiote. Really really cool looking cover right there. And I never really saw a 2099 Venom, but this was really cool. This is the same issue, Venom #20. And this right here is the cover B Pham variant. And this is the 2099 cover. Put this as a top cover nominee. Like that cool Venom looking cover right there. Alright, so switching it up a little bit. Going to DC now. A lot of this haul is based on DC. We got, I would say, got about probably 14, maybe 15 DC books. So big DC haul picked up here. We're going to start off with the Action Comics cover B variant, Lucio Parrillo, cardstock. And, you know, we've been following Lucio Parrillo. I mean, he does some amazing work. with the Vampirella, Red Sonja stuff for Dynamite. And now he's been doing these beautiful Action Comics covers for DC. I wonder if he'll ever do like Batman or Detective Comics. That'll be really cool. But let's see if we could focus in here. Beautiful looking, beautiful Parrillo cover for Superman. And honestly, I haven't been really, you know, this is a top cover nominee, definitely. I haven't been really following the Action Comics story. Unfortunately, Superman kind of dropped off for me. Hasn't been really interested in a bit, but if Lucio keeps on doing those Action Comics, I'm going to keep on buying them just for the cover. Love his work and just love how he illustrates Superman. Alright, next up we got some Aquaman 54. This is the cover B variant. This is Shane Davis and Michelle Delecki. This is the cardstock. Really cool looking Aquaman right there. In his habitat, in his environment. And just a beautiful looking cardstock top cover, without a doubt. And following the same color scheme, those nice bright, this is more pastel, but still a nice looking cover. This is the Batgirl 41, and this is the cover B variant, Terry Dodson and Rachel Dodson. This is the cardstock, and some really nice stuff, man. And I love what DC's doing with these cover Bs, where it's almost pretty much you're getting a Virgin variant, and it's regular price, you know, except for the cardstock, which is an extra $1. But I mean, compared to what Marvel is putting out, like DC's doing a beautiful. If you're buying covers and you really do like cover buys, DC's just putting out some beautiful stuff, beautiful Batgirl stuff. All right. Next up, we got some Batman Beyond 38. This is the cover B, Francis Manapul cover, and we've been pretty much collecting all of the cover Bs for Batman Beyond. Francis Manapul has been doing an excellent job, and this is Batgirl Beyond. So I don't know if this is this her first cover appearance, but she's got her long flowing locks in the back. So beautiful cover for Batgirl Beyond. Top cover nominee, without a doubt. Alright, so now we've been praising DC on what they've been doing with their cardstock covers and their cover B variants, but I love what they've been doing with these acetate covers. Really nice stuff. Bringing it back to those 90s goodness when we had all those like little gimmicky covers. You know what? As a comic collector, look, I loved comics in the 90s. I was born in the 80s, but obviously I wasn't collecting in the 80s. But when my parents would give me comic books, or even in the 90s when I would use my allowance to go buy, they always had those foil and those chromium and all these little gimmicky covers. And this right here just brought me back to that. We'll pull it out and we'll show you. But this is the Batman Superman issue number 4. This is the cover A regular Emanuela Lupacchino acetate cover, and I love these acetate covers because it's almost like a double cover. So you get the obviously the plastic see-through acetate, right? And then you open it up, and you get that. So Batman Who Laughs is just pretty much got Batman and Superman in chains, but you put it in and it kind of covers that, and you got those little ghoul robins. Really cool stuff, man. Kudos on DC thinking outside the box, making some of these covers fun, and that's what comic collecting is. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's all fun. So you gotta have fun with this hobby, and I love this. This is... I was like... when I saw an acetate, I'm like, I'm buying it. And I do like the cover. The cover's sick, so top cover nominee. You got Batman Who Laughs. One of my favorites right now. Right next to Null. I think Batman Who Laughs and Null have really exploded for me, just like villains. And those are my two favorites right now. Next up, same issue, right? Same issue. Batman, Superman number 4. This is the card stock. This is the Oliver Coipel variant. It's got Batman and Superman. I was okay on this cover. I think when I initially saw it, I'm not saying that I don't like it. Just holding it in my hand, I'm not crazy over it, but iconic Superman, Batman. Not in love with it, but got that. Sometimes you just look at stuff on previews or like right when you're about to pre-order stuff, and it just looks much more appealing than when you actually receive it, and you're like, ah, what the hell was I thinking? But not bad. Sometimes we, as a comic collector, you have those. Next up, Batman 83. This is the cover A, regular Mikhail Janin cover, City of Bane, and Dark Knight Rising. You got Thomas Wayne back there, and you got Bruce lifting up Bane, looking like he's gonna break his back, which is a very cool image. I love the red tint, which goes with Thomas Wayne's whole suit and his red eyes. Just a really, really beautiful cover there. And now this one, I mean, that was a beautiful cover. But if it wasn't for this cover, look at this cover here. Batman 83. This is the cover B card stock variant by Francesco Mattina. Beautiful cover here. You got Flashpoint Batman right there, Thomas Wayne, and just looks evil. Absolutely evil. And this is one of my favorites right here. I love the sharp cowl suit that he wears. Just an what an absolute beautiful cover. Top cover nominee without a doubt. Don't even have to think about it. Matina's been killing it. And I've been loving his work. Up next, we got Flash Forward number 3. This is the cover B variant by Inhuck Lee. One of my favorites also right now. I got a handful, or more than a handful, of favorite artists that are just killing it. And when I see something from them, I'm almost always tempted to buy it. And most of the time I actually do, to my detriment. Beautiful Flash Forward cover B variant here by Inhuck Lee. And we've been also collecting all of the Flashpoint or Flash Forward variants by Inhuck Lee just to complete that collection. So, top cover nominee, definitely. And some more Inhuck Lee goodness. He-Man and the Masters of the Multiverse. This is the cover A by Inhuck Lee. Very nice. Next up, from the same issue, we have the cover B variant for He-Man and the Masters of the Multiverse. And this right here is, you got Skeletor. And this is the cover B by Dan Fraga. What an absolute beauty of a cover. Absolute beauty. Top cover. Skeletor, one of my faves. Gotta put him there. Alright, next up, we got some Nightwing. Number 66. This is the cover A, regular John Boy Myers. This is the Acetate. Again, really cool Acetate cover. As we showed with the Batman and Superman cover. Just a beautiful... Got the first cover there. And then we got the second cover. Really beautiful. Gotta love these acetates. And all those acetates are Year the Villain crossovers. Or tie-ins. Whatever you want to call them. Up next, we got same issue Nightwing. Number 66. Cover B. And this is by Warren Lau. This is the cardstock. Very nice cover. Love the white. Just pretty much a... showcase in Nightwing right there. Top cover nominee. Got quite a stack. And now, what's been steadily rising as one of my favorite books and just favorite characters in general, Red Hood Outlaw. And this is the cover B. This is the Philip Tan and Mark Deering card. No, it's not a card stock. Just a cover. This is the Philip Tan and Mark Deering cover. And look at fucking Red Hood, man. I love the color that they used. He's pretty much slamming down his sword. Got the fire and flames in the background. Red Hood has actually been a great read and has been one of my... I don't know, I just love the look of Red Hood and... Top cover nominee. Beautiful stuff. Alright. Almost winding down with DC. We got Supergirl. Number 36, cover A. This is the Dan Mora acetate cover. And look, we got a little Supergirl that laughs. Is that the Supergirl that laughs? I guess so. Got the Batman who laughs. Supergirl who laughs. You got Superman there. And again, beautiful acetate. So we have to look. We just have to showcase what the hell is inside. So you got it right there. Beautiful acetate cover right there. And then we open it up. And you got Supergirl. Not the Supergirl who laughs, but... beautiful. And for our last comic book of the haul and our last DC book, Supergirl 36. And this is the Derek Chew cover B variant. Really nice variant there. Derek Chew does some beautiful work. I've seen him on the Dynamite end of stuff, and I really do enjoy his work. So, this is our stack for top cover nominees. Quite a stack. So let's run through it. We got the Derek Chew. This is the Supergirl 36 cover B variant Derek Chew cardstock. Let me know what you think of these. And again, I want you to, I want you guys to form your own list while you're watching this. Form your own list, and let's see if we match up. Next up, we got the Red Hood Outlaw number 40. This is the cover B variant. Philip Tan, Mark Deering cover. Beautiful book. Next, we got Nightwing number 66. This is the cover B variant. Warren Lau. Cardstock. Running through all the top cover nominees. Alright. Then we got... Here we go. He-Man and the Masters of the Multiverse number 1. Cover B, Dan Fraga. Got Skeletor. Flash Forward number 3. This is the cover B variant by In-Huk Lee. Alright. Batman number 83. Cover B variant. Francesco Mattina cardstock. DC has a lot of cool books here, huh? Alright. Batman Superman number 4. This is the cover A. Cover by Emanuela Lupacchino. And it's the acetate. Batman Beyond, number 38. That's the Francis Manapul cover B variant. And winding and finishing up all the all of DC here, we got Aquaman. Number 54, cover B variant by Shane Davis and Michelle Delecki. This is the beautiful cardstock variant. Those are all of our DC picks. Well, no, actually, we got one more. How could I forget this one? Action Comics 1017, cover B, Lucio Parrillo cardstock. Now that's it. That's it for DC. Alright, so for Marvel, we got that weird looking Venom, but unique looking Venom. It's the Venom 20 cover B variant by Khoi Pham. This is the 2099 cover. Next up, we got some Punisher 2099 action. This is the one-shot cover B variant by Ron Lim. Deadpool number 1 variant. This is the cover C variant by David Finch. And we got the Absolute Carnage number 5. This is the cover F incentive variant by Paolo Rivera. This is the Codex variant, which finishes up our Marvel picks. And now for our indie picks, which we got Once in Future. number 3. This is the Stegman Printing, cover B. And to finish it up for our top cover nominees, Bloodshot number 3. This is the cover B Dave Johnson cover. Alright, so there you go. All of our top cover nominees beautifully listed and ready. And now here it is, the top 3 cover showcase. Who makes it? Very tough, a lot of covers, a lot of real cool looking stuff. But we could only pick 3. So let's go right ahead and see who came into the number 3 spot. And we got that beautiful He-Man and the Master of the Multiverse number 1 cover B variant by Dan Fraga. Coming in at number 2. Thought this could have been number 1. Absolute Carnage number 5. Cover F incentive by Paolo Rivera. This is the Codex variant. And easing its way into the number 1 spot for the Comic Book Haul edition number 15. Pretty much summing up the week of November 20th and November 27th of 2019. 2 new comic book days. Is this beautiful cover. And it's the Red Hood Outlaw number 40 cover B variant by Philip Tan and Mark Deering. And those are your top 3 covers for this video, Comic Book Haul number 15. So hopefully you guys enjoyed these pickups. A lot of books that I got to catch up on. A lot of reading, but a lot of beautiful covers to add to our collection. Some really good stuff. Hopefully you guys join us for our continuing series of this Comic Book Haul series. It's something different. I primarily started as a gaming YouTube channel, just doing playthroughs and, you know, online videos and stuff like that, like online competition videos. But now I kind of ease my way, you know, this year into like comic books. And honestly, it's something that I've always enjoyed and loved and started collecting, or started, you know, got back to collecting after like just giving up on it years ago. So it's been a cool journey, and I love documenting each of my pickups, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying it as well. If you guys haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel. We got a lot more gaming and comic book content coming your way, and definitely content down below what your top favorite covers were for my comic book haul, and what you think should be the top 3 if they were different than my picks. Other than that, guys, thank you very much. Keep on gaming, keep on reading those comic books, and I will catch you on the next comic book haul video, which should be number 16. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.